Desat Dungeons. Chapter 1. A New Reality. The Major heard Cleo's urgent call. "Yes, Cleo?" he responded promptly. "He is waking up," she announced. His consciousness returned to the man. He was greeted warmly. "Welcome back to the living. You've been in neural stasis for 250 years. We found you here in the remnants of the old world." Confused, the man inquired about what had happened. They equipped him with a set of new, sturdy clothing and a robust wooden staff, suitable for surviving the elements of an unknown world. Chapter 2. The Soul Link Tower. In Desat City, Major introduced the Pioneer to the marvels of the city. He then revealed the enigmatic Soul Link Tower, a conduit to otherworldly realms. The Pioneer, captivated, spent time wandering the city alone. His curiosity piqued. He eventually gravitated back to the tower and crossed the threshold into the portal. Chapter 3. Sandstorm Encounter. The Pioneer materialized in a barren desert during a raging sandstorm. Suddenly, small robots surfaced and advanced toward him aggressively. He engaged in a violent confrontation with them. After a strenuous fight, he stood victorious. He then proceeded to salvage materials from the remains of the vanquished robots. Chapter 4. Choices and Revelations. After the battle, the Pioneer saw two gateways materializing before him. The first gateway, adorned with a house emblem, seemed to offer sanctuary. He entered it and found himself in a new area of Desat City, courtesy of the Soul Link Tower's transportive ability. Upon entering the new district, the Pioneer was greeted by Major. He revealed the daunting truths about the tower's resurrection abilities. Major explained the vital importance of possessing a Keeper's Ring, or, in a more unconventional method, a USB stick. Before parting, Major entrusted the Pioneer with a minigun to aid in his forthcoming endeavors. Chapter 5. The Coffee Shop Crisis. The Pioneer stepped into the Lost Soul coffee shop where he met Giuseppe, the owner, who was distressed about broken glass bottles essential for the imminent coffee festival. Offering his assistance, the Pioneer agreed to help Giuseppe. As he exited the coffee shop, he was confronted by Guard Rickon on the street, who advanced with the aim of collecting taxes. However, the situation quickly diffused when Hector, the blacksmith, intervened, dismissing Rickon on the grounds that new pioneers were exempt from taxation. Chapter 6. Hector's Forge and Desert Challenges. Hector, the local blacksmith, made his acquaintance known to the Pioneer. He spoke of his craft and the shop he owned. His work, however, was impeded by an oven that had malfunctioned. He presented a list detailing the materials required for the oven's repair. Committing to the task, the Pioneer assured Hector he would gather the needed items. Motivated to demonstrate his value, the Pioneer then set off once more. Chapter 7. The Child Amidst the Dunes. The Pioneer encountered various individuals throughout Desat City. As night fell, he returned to the Soul Link Tower, intent on teleportation to the desert. He engaged in combat with robots on the playa, sustaining minor injuries. Exhausted, the allure of a red glowing heart portal proved irresistible to him. He passed through it to an oasis for respite. A distressed child named Zephyr showed up. After a refreshing drink from the oasis, he led the child back to his worried mother. Chapter 8. Victories and Gratitude. The Pioneer provided Hector with the materials he had gathered. The blacksmith's forge came alive with a renewed blaze. Grateful for the help, Hector offered to create a weapon of the Pioneer's choice. The Pioneer requested a katana sword. Hector then utilized the leftover materials to make glass bottles for Giuseppe. As a gesture of gratitude, Giuseppe granted the Pioneer the Ice Cube ability. Chapter 9. Beyond the Sands. Determined with his new sword, the Pioneer ventured deep into the desert, discovering a mysterious portal. Faced with the choice between a sealed chest and an oasis offering health, his curiosity led him to choose the chest. To be continued.